my head. Been starting to think that maybe the world is better off with me dead. I ain't living for the right reasons no more. I'm not as happy as I used to be way before this all started. Bombarded, I got fucked over and became cold-hearted. Wish I never ever changed, cause things won't ever be the same. Yeah, I've been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Hurt pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah, been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Hurt pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah. Okay, I'm blue in the face, yeah, as I lie on the floor. I'm tired, exhausted with every synonym you like to use from the night before. Ayo, fuck this shit, I'm tired of chasing bitches. I already wasted too much time I could've used on business, and I guess I did it in the name. Trying to find a missus, but I'm starting to realize that everybody's switchy, yeah, everybody be switching sides. Took me too long to recognize that I've been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Hurt pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah, been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Hurt pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah, and every time I go out now, I get a rush to my head. Been starting to think that maybe the world is better off with me dead. I ain't living for the right reasons no more. I'm not as happy as I used to be way before this all started. Bombarded, I got fucked over and became cold-hearted. Wish I never ever changed, cause things won't ever be the same. Yeah, I've been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Hurt pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah, been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Hurt pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah. Okay, I'm blue in the face, yeah, as I lie on the floor. I'm tired, exhausted with every synonym you like to use from the night before. Ayo, fuck this shit, I'm tired of chasing bitches. I already wasted too much time I could've used on business, and I guess I did it in the name. Trying to find a missus, but I'm starting to realize that everybody's switchy, yeah, everybody be switching sides. Took me too long to recognize that I've been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Hurt pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah, been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Hurt pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah, and every time I go out now, I get a rush to my head. Been starting to think that maybe the world is better off with me dead. I ain't living for the right reasons no more. I'm not as happy as I used to be way before this all started. Bombarded, I got fucked over and became cold-hearted. Wish wish I never ever changed, cause things won't ever be the same. Yeah, I've been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Hurt pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah, been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Hurt pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah. Okay, I'm blue in the face, yeah, as I lie on the floor. I'm tired, exhausted with every synonym you like to use from the night before. Ayo, fuck this shit, I'm tired of chasing bitches. I already wasted too much time I could've used on business, and I guess I did it in the name. Trying to find a missus, but I'm starting to realize that everybody's switchy, yeah, everybody be switching sides. Took me too long to recognize that I've been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Hurt pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah, been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Hurt pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah, and every time I go out now, I get a rush to my head. Been starting to think that maybe the world is better off with me dead. I ain't living for the right reasons no more. I'm not as happy as I used to be way before this all started. Bombarded, I got fucked over and became cold-hearted. Wish I never ever changed, cause things won't ever be the same. Yeah, I've been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Hurt pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah, been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Hurt pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah. Okay, I'm blue in the face, yeah, as I lie on the floor. I'm tired, exhausted with every synonym you like to use from the night before. Ayo, fuck this shit, I'm tired of chasing bitches. I already wasted too much time I could've used on business, and I guess I did it in the name. Trying to find a missus, but I'm starting to realize that everybody's switchy, yeah, everybody be switching sides. Took me too long to recognize that I've been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Hurt pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah, been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Hurt pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah, and every time I go out now, I get a rush to my head. Been starting to think that maybe the world is better off with me dead. I ain't living for the right reasons no more. I'm not as happy as I used to be way before this all started. Bombarded, I got fucked over and became cold-hearted. Wish I never ever changed, cause things won't ever be the same. Yeah, I've been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Hurt pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah, been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying on track, yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Her pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime, yeah. Okay, I'm blue in the face, yeah, as I lie on the floor. I'm tired, exhausted with every synonym you like to use from the night before. Ayo, fuck this shit, I'm tired of chasing bitches. I already wasted too much time I could've used on business, and I guess I did it in the name. Trying to find a missus, but I'm starting to realize that everybody's switchy, yeah. Everybody be switching since I took.
Does ask work? Cyanostag says, how are you today, Pico? Oh, I'm just hopping along, Cyanostag. Thanks for asking. I'm fabulous as always. How about you?
Hi everyone! How's it going? How are you? Hi! I'm sorry about the internet troubles. I don't know what happened, but hello! Yo, Benoit! Hi! Hi, Manny Major! I had no idea Nano was a frog. Also, the Kero. Hi, Nano. Hi, Sonia. Hello, Bonoy. Hi, Yavu. Hi, Tang. Hi, Rusted. Hi, Rusto. Hi, Amran. Amran, you should talk to Pico. I wonder if Pico has anything nice to say to you today. I am the grudge.
Yular says,
okay, that
Pico
wasn't gonna
is
work.
Amran the biggest redditor you've ever met.
Tummy's
Oh,
kinda hard.
Yular, you must be mistaken. I am Pico, the majestic blue bunny. And as for Amran being the biggest redditor, I can't say for sure. But anyone who spends too much time on Reddit needs to keep themselves safe.
Amra's been fucking destroyed! Why is it in quotes? Because he doesn't mean to keep yourself safe. Was that a threat? Every time I try to use Pico, it says reward and cooldown. It said that for weeks. I have so many points. That's because there's a cooldown. That's because there's a cooldown. That's why. It's because there's a cooldown.
Day 52 no shower.
Day 52. Are you guys proud of me? Are you proud of me? I'm gonna make it to 100. It's like this. As long as I don't shower, that predicts my lifespan. I need to turn the music to something else. I'm not feeling this music right now. I feel like chatting. You guys want to chat a little bit? Let me see if I can put something on this. Oh god! I got tears in my eyes. It scared me. Oh my god! It scared me so bad. Oh, why is that so scary? That's the time. Let's go. All right, let's put on some background music. No copyright. BGM. How's the sound? Oh, that's comfy. I like that. What do you think of that? Does that sound cool? Is it too loud though? Is that a vibe? I'm okay. Louder. You need it to be louder? Actually louder, or do you just want it to be like... I'm sorry. Was that loud enough for you? I feel like I want to talk about something in particular. I want to talk about something. I want to talk about something I saw on Twitter like an hour ago. Cute fish, thank you, Dancing Charmander. Thank you. A good something? You mean on X? And never call it X again. What is wrong with you? Don't call it X. I need Benoit to make my ears, please. Okay. How about though? Zitter. That sounds like that doesn't sound appropriate. A zitter? Like on your face? It's like slang for a zit. You got acne, a zitter? Exitter? Zits. The website formerly known as Twitter. We'll call it Twitter. It's Twitter. It'll always be Twitter. I changed it on my phone. I changed the icon and the username and the name of the app on my phone to Twitter. So it's still Twitter for me. Also on desktop because my browser allows me to have, you know, add-ons. I changed it so it looks like Twitter. So it's Twitter. It's Twitter. I just want to get more opinions. I've been talking about it to one person because I'm like, I don't know if this is moral. You know, I'm not gonna name names. Should I name names? I'm not gonna name names for their safety. I think for their safety. No, I mean, I feel like I've already interacted enough with it. I don't know. This is a drama stream. a drama stream. I don't know how to receive this. I'm trying to mentally receive this well. Drama Benoit arc. I just feel like I need to talk about it with somebody. Okay, TLDR. There's a VTuber company, and they hired a minor, and then they just publicly went on Twitter today, and they said, they said, like, attention, this talent of ours is a minor. Don't lewd them, or don't. What did they say exactly? It was basically that. It was let me pull it up. It was basically like, we wish to inform you of our strict prohibition. I can never say that word. Prohibition on the creation or dissemination of explicit content or fan art related to insert talent, as she is identified as a minor in the majority of jurisdictions worldwide. That's what I don't know if that goes against child labor laws, because I mean it depends on whatever country she's from, and apparently her parents gave consent. Ryan, thank you for the sub. But like, I don't know how to receive that, because like, maybe sure, it could be legal, but like at the same time, don't you feel a little bit weird about like I know there's a lot of minors who are VTubers. I think this is the first time I've seen, at least in like English VTuber companies, I've seen a minor as a talent. I think that's the first for me, at least. Well, like a publicly stated minor by the company, at least. I don't know. I felt weird about it. I felt like I wanted to see if maybe I'm wrong in feeling weird about it. Great way to bait the pedos by announcing it publicly. That's kind of what I thought. I don't know, I just feel so strange about it. Like, obviously, you know, minors, like Kuro says, minors can work in the States. Right. So say maybe this person, let's pretend they're from America, because I know American laws. Say they're from America. I mean, say this girl was working at, I don't know, Burger King. Say she was working at Burger King. Well, yeah, I think that's fine. You know, I grew up with plenty of kids who worked at who worked at like a restaurant, or they worked somewhere while doing school. But like, I don't think VTubing is the same as working at like a Burger King, right? It's like, when you work as a VTuber, it's less of just work. It's like running a social media, and you already know how I feel about children on social media, and I know how stressful. Yes, Riot, you're on my. I know how stressful it is to be a VTuber. How stressful it is to be a public figure. I don't know. I feel like she's gonna get. I feel like her being in a company, and the company is like, hey, she has a minor. Don't post any NSFW of her. Like, you're opening her up to a bunch of people who are probably gonna like try and groom her. Like, I don't know. I get like, why bring attention to it? Exactly. That's why I feel weird, you know, saying the name of said VTuber, because I don't wanna No, like I'm gonna even just for the safety. I mean I know they made it public. I know they made it public and most people are gonna find it. I just don't feel comfortable myself just like name dropping them. I feel uncomfortable personally following minors. I don't follow minors. If I find out they're a minor, I try to unfollow them. I fear they know what kind of audience they want for her. But well, the thing is, VTubing especially like in the West, I won't deny it, VTubing is very adult. It's very adult. Like, yeah, I can put in my rules, you know, no NSFW, like, don't direct NSFW at me. But that doesn't mean I'm not an 18 plus channel. I've always been clear, I'm an 18 plus channel. I don't know, I know a guy who went schizo over his parasocial relationship with the checkout counter girl at a Whataburger. Good boy. Not everything that is legal is necessarily ethical. That's exactly how I feel about it. Like, yeah, it could be legal. But is it ethical? Is it moral? It's just so weird to me. It's so weird to me. The VTubing sphere is very adult. Even if you aren't like a lewd tuber, I mean, lewd stuff is always gonna be thrown around, whether you're posting your avatar's jiggle physics, or you know, some fans, they're gonna point out parts of your model that they find attractive. And I don't know, it's just weird to me because I know other talents at the company, and I'm not shaming the talents at all, because I think this is, I feel like if I were working at a company and I was told that my gen mate was gonna be a minor, I'd feel really weird about it. I'd try to protect her because there's nothing I could do about it. But I would feel very weird because she is a minor and I am an adult, you know? But I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's a moral dilemma for the managers and her parents. I hope that, like, she's safe. That's what I think that's what my takeaway from is. I hope she's safe. I hope this doesn't cause her any mental struggles, because I know she probably doesn't understand the predicament that she's in, and then it's probably gonna be hard seeing people not okay with her being a minor in a company. But I feel like that's the fault of who hired her and her parents signing off on it. I asked my mom about it. I asked my mom what if she would have let me join a VTuber company as a minor, and she told me no. Frankly, I just don't think minors belong in this industry. I agree. I don't think minors should be public figures of any sort, even outside of VTubing. I don't think they should be streamers. I don't think they should be entertainers. I don't think they should be TikTok stars. I don't agree with it. It's just not a safe place. And the internet especially is super unregulated. The Cartoon Legend, thank you for the follow. If one is gonna employ minors, the employers and parents must protect them from harm as much as possible. Simple as, yeah. But what's weird is their auditions. Their auditions require you to be 18 plus. I just it's bug. Whoever hired her is playing with so much fire, enough fire to burn a company down. I hope that they can figure something out. Because I mean, I don't want something bad to happen to the company either. Because I watched some of the talents at the company, and I really love them. I think they're great. I just hope that something can be solved, you know? In all honesty, age isn't the best measure of maturity in the first place, but it leans closer to the age should be higher. There's some notorious names that started underage. Should be done in a proper environment. I do know there's some. I think they're, you know, like more Japanese VTubers who start. I won't name names because I'm not gonna dox people. But I know there's like Japanese VTubers who started pretty young. Doesn't mean I condone it though. Legal in whatever your country is, but that's 18 mostly. Let's not reveal ages of particular VTubers for the discussion. No doxing, please. Thank you. I understand the relevance to conversation, but you know, I don't agree with revealing information about VTubers that should be kept private. I think if they did, I feel like honestly, as much as I say they shouldn't have hired a minor, I feel like they shouldn't have at least announced that she was a minor. I know what it's like to be a child on the internet. And I know what it's like to have, you know, terrible adults try to worm their way. Crimes and misdemeanors. I'm all about those. Thank you for the follow. But I have felonies personally. I feel like it's just it's not a smart decision or all around because of all of this. I mean, you saying it's a double-edged sword, that just makes me say more like than like it's just a bad idea all around. Show us your criminal record, Nano. But then they'd find out where I am. I'm in hiding right now. I don't know. It even feels. I feel like honestly, like I almost like kind of regret bringing it up. Because I even feel awkward talking about it. It feels awkward to talk about out loud. That's just like how. Yeah, I'm finicky. I'm sorry if you hear this. I am playing with my fallen shadow. I am playing with my fallen shadow keychains. That's how awkward I feel about it. It's just like it felt like so awkward to me. I brought it up because like I just don't know how I'm supposed to feel about it. It's so weird, and I just needed someone to talk to about it too. Merch promotion, yeah. But I mean, I don't think she's selling this merch anymore. Just lurking here is my first time to watch your stream. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your time here. But yeah, it's strange. I guess if we change the subject from not particularly talking about this instance, I just think in a whole, I don't think children should be stars on the internet. There's you know, have you heard about the 8 passengers and how the mom got arrested recently? I've been following the whole 8 passengers thing for years now. And I'm honestly surprised it took this long, and it took the kids climbing out of a window and escaping to a neighbor's house with duct tape burns on their body in order to get help. 8 Passengers is like one of the biggest, if not the biggest. I'm not sure. I don't follow them because, once again, I don't believe in children being stars on the internet. One of the biggest family vlog channels. It's a channel where parents force their children to have every step of their life be put on the internet. Hold on, I'm gonna mute real quick and then close this so it's not loud. There we go. And put the music back on. Okay. I didn't want to blast your eardrums. What happened to the music? Just abruptly stopped. What the fuck? Oh, I don't think I had it on loop, that's why. Okay. But yeah, it's a family vlog channel. They put their entire children's lives. Dude, it's freaking crazy. It's freaking crazy. The things that they've done to these children. One of their children, I think it was their oldest son, was forced to sleep on a beanbag. He was forced to sleep on a beanbag for months, I think. For months. Because he got his bedroom taken away. Because he pulled a prank on his sibling. He pulled a prank on his sibling, and his mother took away his bedroom privileges and made him sleep on a I want to say sleeping bag. He slept on a beanbag for months, and then when he got his room back, he was only allowed a mattress. All because he pulled a prank. I remember there's just like gross stuff. Like, I remember one of their daughters, I think it was she had acne. She had acne, and her mom was showing off to the world her acne. I think I could be wrong about this one, but I think one of the girls started her period or something. And you know, when you're a young girl, don't really fully understand what's going on. It's embarrassing. It's scary. It's an experience. It's a private experience that should be taught privately by your parents, and that was put on blast by her parents on social media. Just like so many things like that. They would get, if they didn't do their chores, there's like literal videos where Ruby the mom, she's like taking away their food privileges for unless they get their chores done. If you don't get your chores done, you're not allowed to eat. One girl, I think it was one of the girls, I think, maybe it was one of the boys. One of the children, at least. One of the children, couldn't pay for their school lunch. And the mother got a call from the school, like, because they were concerned about the child. Because the child had nothing to eat. And Ruby, the mom, she was like, well, this is just a consequence that the child will have to deal with. One of the children, I think, was in preschool. She's in preschool, so she's probably like 5 or 6 years old, and Ruby's like was like telling her telling her fans on video, like, or that like her child isn't getting herself up in the morning and getting herself dressed and feeding herself and getting herself ready for school. So one day the child, the preschooler, didn't wake up. She just let the preschooler sleep in and didn't wake her up, and the preschooler slept through preschool. And when the kid got up and she was ready to go to preschool, you know, Ruby the mom, she was like, "You missed preschool. This is a consequence of your own actions. You need to get yourself up for school more." Like she's a preschooler. Preschoolers can hardly put their clothes on, and you expect her to get herself up and ready to go for school in the morning with no help. And these are just like small, isolated cases. I guess, hold on, let me see what she was charged with. Let me see what she was charged with. Stop! I don't want to disable my ad block! Off yourself in Minecraft! Ruby Frank, the Utah mom behind the now defunct family YouTube channel 8 Passengers, was arrested Wednesday on child abuse charges after authorities found malnourished minor with open wounds and duct tape on their extremities. The juvenile is described as emaciated and malnourished with open wounds and duct tape around the extremities. The condition of the juvenile was so severe that they were seen by Santa Clara Evans EMS and transported to a local area hospital. Evidence led officers to a nearby home where another juvenile was found in similar condition and taken to a local hospital for treatment. 4 minors were taken into the care of the Department of Child and Family Services following a search in the home where the emaciated juveniles were found. Frank and Hilda Brandt were then arrested in connection with the incident. The release said the 2 are still in custody. I think she was charged with like 8 accounts of child abuse and neglect. Or something. I don't remember how many. In Illinois, they proposed a new law allowing kids, when they become an adult, the ability to sue their parents for how they use them on social media. Not sure if it passed or not. I just hate when fucking parents, they use their children for clout. Hold on, what the? My dad sent me a video. Oh, it's my baby! He sent me videos of my baby. That's my kitten. It's my kitters. How can you have a kid and be so cool to them? How can you have 6 children and be so cool to them, you know? I don't understand. I'm not someone who personally wants children. But I care about children, you know? I care about children so much. Have you showed us any pictures of your cat to stream yet? Yeah, I have. I showed one. I was grabbing a few more. Here we go. You can look at a picture of my cat. Here we go. Look at my cat. You know, their defense would be, you'll understand when you have kids. He's so cute, isn't he? Look at my baby. He has curly fur and curly whiskers. I don't know why he does. My other 2 ragdolls don't have like fur like he does, but his is all curly. He has curly hair. It's so strange. I need to show you guys this goblin. Here we go. Here's this picture I made of him when I was gonna go get him. Do you like it? I made this of him. I give him so many kisses. He loves them. He loves kisses. This isn't... So cute. I love him. It's just a baby. How old is he? He is... he will be 3 in... next March. He'll be 3. So he's about 2.5? Yeah, he'd be 2.5 right now. Noah Lester, thank you for the follow. Thank you. How fast is he? Not very. He's not very fast. I don't see him zoom very much. But yeah, I'm surprised it took it took so long to get her arrested, because a lot of people have been fighting. Like, most of the people who follow 8 Passengers follow because they've been reporting them for years. They've been reporting them for years and documenting blatant child abuse, and nothing has been done about it until the child literally escaped to a neighbor's house. Piggy dipping in the piggy pond. How chunky is he? He's actually not as chunky. His uncle, I have his uncle, his biological uncle, and he is fat. He's gotten so freaking fat lately, he just sticks out, like, both sides. I don't know how, I don't know what to do. The problem is, it's really hard to help figure out how I'm gonna manage his weight, because all of my cats, they don't feed on a schedule. They feed on, they're grazers. So we have a food bowl with food 24/7. But the other cats, they manage their weight just fine. But Mac, he's gotten larg. He larg. And I don't know what to do about it. And I've been trying to get him exercise, but he's been like having this like respiratory infection for like a year now, and the vets keep saying, oh, he just has allergies. Well, allergies don't last a year and a half. And so like he'll play for a little bit, but then he'll start to get to wheezing. I wonder if he has like feline, like what do you call it? Asthma. Yeah, feline asthma. I wonder if he has asthma. No, the vet has not been helpful at all. They're like, he'll get better soon, he just has allergies. No! You don't have we've taken him to the vet like 3 times. I would move my cats to strict meal times, but they're so needy. If they don't have their food bowl out, I've got one, my oldest cat. She's 17 now, I think. And she just screams. She screams. I think if we take him to another vet, it's gonna be have to someone out of town. He doesn't have insurance though. He's my parents' cat technically. So if they want to get him insurance, they'd have to get him insurance. My cat, Mochi is the only one that's technically my cat. Although when I move out, I'll probably take Mac with me and get him under my name, and then I'll probably get him insurance. But right now, Mochi's the only one that has insurance. Insurance, hey! It's okay. As long as my son has insurance, I don't need insurance. I've tried meal times once for my cat, and one of them just decided to start offing the mice near my house. Well, that's what happens. They get hungry. They're hungry little beasts. They gotta eat more than they can chew. Howdy, gamers and Benoy. Hi, Nick. How's it going? Are you thick? You still thick? How thick are them thighs? Are you putting on those programmer socks? Are you maintaining your femboy physique? Wait, do I have the femboy image? Where is it? Oh, here it is. All right, what is it? What do you need to become femboy? What you need to be 5 minutes a day, 30 secs per exercise. 1 squat. Oh, squat, front lunges, side lunges, deadlift, donkey kick, hip bridge, leg extensions, flutter kicks, froggy glute lifts. Alright, Fun Bites, I'm putting you on a strict exercise schedule. I'm putting you on a strict exercise routine. What the fuck am I looking at? It's your new routine, Bun Bros. This doesn't seem that bad. Can we just carry? No, you gotta do this. And then you have to have weekly viewer chat sessions with the other Bun Bites. Which, by the way, if you're subbed, like Little Thick Nick is. Thank you, Little Thick Nick. You're perfect for my advertisement. We have monthly viewer chat meetups. But some of the Bun Bros like to meet up off schedule, it seems like. They like to, you know, have private, uninterrupted time with other Bun Bites while they wear the cute anime girl avatars and they do unspecified things together, I'm sure. I saw you guys. I saw you guys all wearing the Lammy outfits. No, don't tell anyone. Full body tracking breedable Bun Bites. Don't you want that? Are you looking for a femboy boyfriend? Come to our VR chat meetups. They aren't secretly speed dating meetups for Bun Bites to fall in love with each other or anything. So as a joke, I put on the Tekura cosplay. I'm sold. Don't you already come to them? Boy, we'll never say that again. How many meetings have there been? I think we've had 3 meetups so far. 3 of them. Wow! I let my boyfriend do a come and my boy pushy washy, and he didn't wear a boy condom. Well, am I gonna get a boy preggers? Am I going to get some boy bullshit? Can I pay my gynecologist with my boy pushy wishy? Before? Apparently doctors are trying to work on transplanting a womb into men. We can get boy preggers! Oh my god, I'm gonna make sure that all my Bun Bites get boy preggers. There will be no boy abortions in this house. Empreg! Please let me pretend the world hasn't decayed that far. You don't want Empreg? I'm gonna play for myself. Have you seen, speaking of like transplants, have you seen like how far they're getting with like the concept of head transplants? Seek mental help? Chris? Don't you want to pay your gynecologist with your gynecologist with your boy pushy wishy? What is happening? I don't know. Mr. White Thing, thank you for the vow. Grill yourself. Grill yourself now, but it's not that simple. It's kind of complicated process. Soon enough, Benoit will be telling Jack congrats on Pomegranate. Nano, can we talk to your therapist? I stopped talking to my therapist. I think I've had 4 of them so far. Maybe 5. I think it's been 4. You gotta be squitting me. There's a new one! Yay, we found a new one! You gotta be squitting me. No, I'm not doing it on purpose. You should send your therapist memes. They didn't quit. I quit because I couldn't afford it anymore. Therapists are expensive. I had a discount for a low income, and it was still too pricey because it was like $200 or something. It's so pricey. Maybe your mom was right about selling fetus. No, what I really need to do is I need to get into the furry porn business. I need to start drawing furry porn. Think about how much money I'd make. I went to a psychologist exactly once and didn't go the next time because I could get my dad to say the same things for free. Yeah. Some people, if therapists work for them when they got like more specific things. But a lot of times sometimes they can just help you by just saying, like, go to a psychologist and get pills. That's when, honestly, that's basically where my therapy
Drawing,
ended with them.
sure, more like acting in it.
No. No. One of my last conversations was with my therapist before I could stop paying for it was, hey, go to the psychologist that I recommended, and get bipolar medication. I was like, okay. I never went. I never went. Canadian mental health system's the biggest joke. It's better just to learn to cope. Yeah, we're just gonna tell you to krill yourself. I'll tell you to krill yourself. I'm sorry you're feeling so depressed. I'll refer you to our assisted suicide program. Bipolar's overdiagnosed, maybe. But it affects me a lot, so... I get really bad mania. The United States had a doctor who gave assisted suicides illegally. I feel like in certain cases it's not a bad thing. Yeah, that guy. I feel like it's not a bad thing in certain cases. I mean, there's like, you know, I think if you're suffering from like a really painful, horrible, slow death disease, or you're just dying and you're old and it's really hard to live every day. But I hate the way that it's being used to, like, I know, like, there's like a girl who's been referred to assisted suicide because she's living out in the streets and she's homeless and she's trying to get off the streets. It's like one of those, like, you know, like a good, like, things that could be good but they've been used to do bad. You know? That's why I think things are never black and white, because some things can be good on the surface or they can be bad on the surface, and they can go on some sort of spiral that can be used for the opposite of what it's supposed to be used for. Being homeless is not a medical condition. Don't tell the government. Nah, I don't think things are always black and white. I don't believe in good and evil, personally. I think the world is too complex. Humans are too complex. I don't know why this topic reminded me of it, but I was watching some videos about this guy who's basically been trolling a cult. And there was like this poor girl who was kicked out and basically left to die on the streets by her cult, and her cult's like, we did it because we love her. We did it because we love her. Sorry, I'm just thinking. I feel so chill right now. Look how do you realize how chill I'm being right now? I like having thoughtful conversations. It brings me down into a mellow mood. I am pretty relaxed. I like having discussions like this with you guys. I like talking with you. It's fun. It's fun, it really is. I like having open dialogue and discussions and bouncing back and forth ideas and stuff. This BGM reminds me of VNs. It's just a Spotify playlist I found. Just called BGM non-copyright. So, I mean, this is probably stuff that would be used in VNs. You like talking to us. Yeah, I tolerate you guys sometimes. Sometimes you guys are okay people. You're alright. You're chill sometimes. Sometimes you're okay. Elish. I don't know. I don't know where it's gonna go with that. I don't wish. I don't exist. I'm not real. I'm a figment of your imagination. I've seen some crazy stuff in this world. I've seen some crazy stuff in just the VTuber community. That's kind of why, like, I don't feel like the world's black and white. It's because I hear about one thing, and the world portrays it as black. But then I get another perspective on it, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of more gray than anything. That's kind of gray. The world can be wrong. I don't think you can ever truly understand something in its full capacity unless you're the person involved, right? Oh yeah, everything matters based on your perspective. So I think you start to understand the world more once you have more perspectives to look from. Hi Nano, hi John. How are you? How are you doing? It's good to see you. Your question now, do you like boneless wings? No. Fuck boneless wings. I hate them. It's just breast meat. I don't care for breast meat. I don't care for chicken breast. Fuck boneless wings. I don't even care if breast meat is the more expensive cut of meat. You hate nuggets. Nuggets aren't the same thing. Nuggets are pink mush. Nuggets are pink mush. And boneless chicken wings are cuts of chicken breast. Thighs are drums. Wings. Wings. I prefer pink mush over chicken breast. Flats or drumsticks? Flats. Flats all the way. What about duck? Duck is pretty good. I've only had duck once. I bet you like the wing pits too, you degenerate Benoy. Armpits. Yes, 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 yes. Armpits, armpits so good. Armpits so good. Armpits so good. Armpits so good. Yes, 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 yes. Stop. I like armpits. Please. Yeah, middle. I will not. Lick your own armpit, stinky. Okay. One for each pity. I'm gonna detach your ears. No, don't take my ears. No. No. You took my ears. Give them back now. Give them back. Give me back my ears. You're texting. I can read. I can read you. I can grow them back. I can also change the size. Big freaking ears. Now I can really hear. Or small. Itty bitty ears. Grandma, why are your ears so big? All the better to hear you with, my dear. We must type in Braille. Stop being cute. I'm not cute. How do ear canals work? Where is your brain as? It's smushed to the side. My ear is, or my brain is in my butt. Is that why they call it a brain fart? Yeah. That's why it tingles when you see pain. I can't believe you remember I said that. Not happy cat, thank you for the follow. You're the cute word for you. Choose your favorite noise. That's mean. You're bullying me. That's bullying. I'm reporting you for harassment. Stop being cute and become cryptid. Okay. Unquote. she's possessed. Ew! I snorted! Ew! I'm sorry. But get an exorcist? No! I don't want to be exercised. I don't like exercising. That's not snot. That's ectoplasm escaping from your mortal shell. I'm sorry, I can't help me sounding nasally. I feel like... Wait, hold on. How does it sound like when I do talk nasally? I'm gonna plug my nose. Army chat, what do you think of this? What do you think? You guys like when I sound like this? What do you think? What's your opinion on the way I talk? Huh? Hello? SpongeBob levels are increasing rapidly. Sounds like a voiceover of a roller bee. You sound like you need to wedge your swirly like that. Did anyone actually know anyone who ever got a swirly? I thought those things only happen in cartoons. I've never heard about anyone actually getting a swirly. And then would you become a dolphin? I don't know. Since I started liking fish carcasses. Yeah. Since I started liking fish carcasses. Wait. I don't deserve a swirly. I'm sure you just... No! My cousin got one from his older brother. Sounds horrible. I went to a delinquent school where trying that will get you beat up. I feel like, yeah, I think it'd be harder to do than you think. What did I have a dream about last night? I remember having a weird dream. I forget already. I was gonna tell you about my weird dream, but I forgot what it's about. Did I ever tell you? When I was growing up, I was a child of God. I was a child of God. I remember growing up, I used to do, no I was. Growing up I was in Christian schools. Not still Christian school, Christian after school programs. I was in Christian after school programs. And I used to keep this journal. I had like a cross on it. And I use it for journaling. And I had my first communion, where you basically like dress up like a bride. Oh, cutie, hello. I had a little mini Bible. It was pink. I had a pink Bible. This is, yeah, unironically pre-internet Nano. This was before my corruption. I didn't go to a Catholic school, no. I went to an after-school, like, Christian program. And she found warrior cats. Unironically, I think that was around the time when I discovered warrior cats. And everything changed. I didn't have a chastity. Oh. It's so strange. How did I get here? How did I get here? Dang. Chaotic war criminal rabbit. How did this happen? Was it really just because of warrior cats all this time? I remember running into the bathroom when I was little as a kid, and I went, Mom, I'm born again. How did this happen? How did I change from that to me? I don't know. I don't know how this happened. I feel like... I don't know. I had my corruption arc. I saw a dolphin with boobs at 13 and then poof, insta furry. No. No. You became a furry over a dolphin with tits? Was it a real dolphin? How do we fix him? How do we fix him? It was a nice watercolor painting. With Canadian... we fix him with Canadian healthcare. Alright, let's move him to Canada. You know what to do, bros. You fix him with a trip to the penis explosion chamber. Dude, I remember that childhood childhood school trip. Pablo, thank you for the follow. Is there a Canada VR chat? I am sure. There's a VR chat world I went to fairly recently with a noose in the middle of the room, and you could interact with it and put yourself on it. Guys, you don't remember penis inspection day? You didn't have penis inspection day in school. I remember all my penis inspection days. I come into stream and she's talking about penis inspection day. Well, do you remember yours, Novasta? I won't fall for this again now. Nice! It was traumatizing. Wait, you got one penis? Are you saying I have a penis? Maybe. Possibly. I like to knit mine sweaters. What about you? You guys have sweaters for yours? You have a P9. A tank top. Was just on Twitter. Has it been only 52 days since showering? It'll be 53 tomorrow. 54 the next day, and 55 the next day, and 56 the next day, and 57 the next day, and 60 the next day. Wait, that's not how math works. 58 the next day, and 59 the next day, 60 the next day, and 61. Dude, imagine when we get to day 69! Everyone can reply nice to my tweet! You guys better respond nice to the day 69. Hey, Pickle, you should talk to chat. It's the bonk. 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 My counting skills aren't very good, Bonatide. Look! I raided again last night. Do you really expect me to shower when I've got Crota's end to handle? I guarantee you guys, when the final shape comes out, I'm gonna be gone for a bit. I'm gonna go on a hiatus. How'd the raid go? Good. Good. We just ran through it once pretty quickly. Wait, get your parents a power wash? Should they have one? You managed to shove that sword up Curtis' ass. Yes, I shoved my lament up there. When are you eating the bath? Oh no, you can't make me take a bath. I'm never gonna take a bath for the rest of my Banoi life. I got inspired by the doctor who didn't shower for 5 years. You should stream the final shake campaign. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I'm not sure if I want to though. This is a hard game to stream.
Go bath Stinky.
No! No bath! Crow... I've been showering. I've been showering. Don't tell anybody. Thank you!
Please buy soap.
I will put your money towards food. Please buy soap. I will buy you food. I have no groceries. I'm so sad I wanted cereal this morning, but I had no milk. No milk. What about the guy who didn't shower for 50 and died a month after he... Oh yeah, I did see that one. I wonder what caused him to die. I guess we'll never know. Did you get necrochasm? No, not yet. We didn't finish the challenge mode. We killed Ryu, but we spent hours on Crota, and we only made it to the first damage phase. And then everyone basically got picked off by ads. Your model is adorable and cute. Thank you. Thank you. Alex, thank you for the follow. Alex, are you female? Thank God. Alright, Alex, I need to let you in on a little secret. There's a female Alex out there somewhere. And she stole all my guests from my birthday party, my 7th birthday. She stole all my guests. They came and had fun and rode horses, and then they left my birthday to celebrate her birthday instead. And so I have a bone to pick with that Alex. So if you're a female Alex, I'm gonna kick your ass. Dodged a bullet by having a penis. Yeah. Congrats on having a penis.
Food fun.
Oh, I'm gonna faint. You know what's really annoying? I'm honestly super thankful for like donos. I get the donos through stream elements instantly. I hate Twitch's payout system. I don't get Twitch payouts. I don't understand why it's on this specific day. I get them on like anywhere between the 14th or the 16th every month instead of like the first or the end of the month, which makes no sense. It makes no sense. I mean, everyone pays their bills at the start of the month. I don't understand. It makes things so hard when I get paid in the middle of the month. Ivan, thank you for the resale! Thank you! It's so annoying! And then my sponsorships that I've been doing through Stream Elements, they don't give payouts until 45 days after the completion of the sponsorship. So the first sponsorship I did with what's it called? The Factor. The first sponsorship I did with Factor. I'm not getting paid for that until the 17th of this month. Is Half-Life Alex a woman? I thought she was. I thought they were a man. Are they not men? I guess I hate her then. I never played Half-Life Alex. I haven't taken any sponsorships this month outside of like, you know, gamer subs and voice mod, which I haven't really properly announced voice mod yet. I should announce that now. Should I announce that right now? I need to make sure my command is correct. I think my command actually is correct. Let me double check. I think it's correct. Yeah! Hi, I'm a voice mod partner. Yeah! 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 I'm a voice mod partner. Voice mod, I fucking love voice mod. They got the coolest freaking staff. What is voice mod? It is a voice changing program. Does that mean we're getting another Mano stream? I can put on my voice changer. I got voice mod open right now. Ah! Very cool. Did you hear that? Okay. Now, let me change my microphone.
Hello. Is my voice? I don't know if my voice changed. If my voice changed, I have no idea. Is my voice different? I don't know. I don't. Oh no, I'm monitoring you on. I could just be sounding like a 220 right now. Hello. What do you think? Are you comfortable? You smell good. Ah. Ah. You smell good. Ah. Ah. Could I get a deep whiff? Sniff real hard. Meow, 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 meow. I'm a cute fun boy. Meow, 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 meow. Cronticle. Clonen in the scientist said no, to sit off. Clone of it gone. Plain pecker. So is a joke. I put on the pecker cosplay. Oh God. I feel like I'm developing psychosis. What's wrong with that? Okay, let's change the device. Let's see. On the code. Hello. Wait, I didn't change. On. If I do it this way, then you can hear the music, right?
Hello? Oh, it sounds zesty. Hey guys. What do you think? Do I sound zesty? Ooh. Ooh. Sound like the guy from National Geographic. Yeah? Let's see. Why is there coffee? It's not coffee. I could sound like a furry. Alright, furry voice.
I'm a furry. Hi. I am furry. Oh God. Wait. I love this. I love it. I love it. What do you think of this? This is Oh God.
Hello? Does this sound like I care? Why do I sound like this? Yo. Yo. Uh-oh.
Hello. Oh. Hello. Hey, my precious. How's it going, kitten? Hey, Discord kitten. Be a good boy for daddy. You daddy's good boy. Who's a good little Discord kitten? Do it roll for daddy.
Agatha. Oh. I'm a hack. You guys like when I'm a hack. Ooh. No.
Oh,
Okay.
Nanobites, I didn't know you were coming over.
Hello. Hi. How are you? In my mommy. I'm supposed to be Agatha. I'm supposed to be like super old. What's that old? I think it's some though. I think it's something like a 12-year-old. Ew. Oh. Oh. Ew. Ew. This is fucking bad. Sounds like. Oh god. Haley? Hello. Ew. Well, I don't know if this is on me. I don't sound like a good girl. Ew. Jennifer. Jennifer. Why do we sound disgusting? Voices don't work on me. I sound better as a man. Oh god. Hello. Hey. Hey girl. How's it going? Oh. I sound so sad. Oh my god. Okay, stop. Hello. Oh. I almost sound like I'm dying. I don't want to sound like a woman any longer. Hello? Ooh. How about this one? You like this one? Am I scary? Ooh. And evil. Wait.
This one's my favorite. What do you think? Am I cute? Am I dumb? Hi! I love you! You're gonna be my best friend forever and ever 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 and ever. Doesn't that sound nice? Yeah? Have fun? I love you. Illusion. Thank you for the flowers. You'll never escape. You're stuck with me forever. Anyways, what's the matter? Too much affection? I'm sorry. That's okay. I'll just kill you in your fucking foot, you fucking bitch! Ew. I'm glad we got to spend time together. Isn't it fun? Hanging out with me? Forever? And ever? And ever? And ever? Yeah, I think so. What else do we have?
Counter-terrorists win. Bomb defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Local. ECG. Hello. What do you think of that, Chef? Sure. Oh, God. Wow. Yeah.
Welcome to my Call of Duty lobby. Hello. Do you guys like this? What do you think of this? I love Xbox. Wow. Oh wow. Wow. That's just back to normal. What do you mean? It sounds mostly normal. It's supposed to be like Xbox mic. What do you think? Not enough place. Alright, bro.
Oh,
What does this even do? Whoa, what the fuck? Wait,
that was so weird. What?
that's so weird. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like the way it keeps...
It keeps changing. Like what? It's just like every. Oh, what the fuck? So weird.
Yo, what's up? Hello. How's it going, boss? Hello. Yeah. 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 What are you? What do you mean? I am Nanobites. I'm so big and strong. Yeah. Call me Kratos. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my circus. What's up? Yo, this would be so freaking cool. I want to be like a crazy clown VTuber. That'd be awesome. Bye. What do you mean, bye? What? Come back here now. Get back here. You sound like a FNAF character. Hey, you! What do you mean?
This one. It's called Chad. Do I sound like a Chad? I'm a Chad. I'm a Chad. No. What? What? I sound totally chatty right now. I'm like Ryan Gosling. Chad. Tell us a joke. What did the penis say to the eyeball? I don't know. in the trade-in. Huh? 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 Oh. Okay. That's enough.
Oh yeah. I'm back to my normal voice. What? The fuck, scary voice? Wait, turn it up. Okay, I'll turn it off. I'm turning it off. What's up? Okay. I turned it off. Are you better now? I turned off the scary voice. The scary voice is gone. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Nano, I'm scared now. Why are you so scared? Calm down. Relax. Can I get a British bunny? No. Off yourself. In Minecraft. Rar. Nuzzles. Ooh. Oh, what's this? Botan? From Hololive? No way, that's the real Botan? Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Can you read us a story? Once upon a time, there were 3 little children. Kathy, Agatha, and Michael. They have really shitty names. Anyways, Kathy, Agatha, and Michael decided they're gonna go on a little trip to their grandmother's house, just like Little Red Riding Hood. They weren't too worried because they didn't really like their grandma. Her grandma just made her very, very good food. So that's why they decided to visit grandma. If something bad happened and there happened to be a wolf, they weren't that upset if, something happened to grandma. So Kathy, Agatha, and Michael set off on their journey. As they're traveling through the woods, they're met in their path by one very large panther. Mr. Panther, says Agatha, why are you holding us a hostage in our trail? The panther looked at them and went. And Kathy, Agatha, and Michael were all dead. Rest in peace, Kathy, Agatha, and Michael. Just a hint. Panthers cannot speak English, so don't try to conversate with a panther. You'll probably end up dead. As for the grandma was in fact eaten by the wolf, but that's okay. We hate the grandma. The grandma's a bitch. Want me to get AI generated stories? I can get AI generated stories. What's up? AI generated stories. ChatGPT. Write a scary campfire story about a Polish femboy named DR4. It just gave me HTML. That's not what I wanted. What the fuck? It just gave me... It said, sure, here's a symbol of a sticky header for a website using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. campfire story. Using a Polish fanboy named DR4. It's not honey. Oh wait, okay. What? It's giving. I think it's giving me other people's other answers to other people's questions. Certainly, Barcelona is a treasure trove of architectural wonders that are perfect for photography. Here are some must-visit places for architecture photography in Barcelona. What? What happened to ChatGPT? I hope some random person gets the DR4 story. I hope so too. Why is it doing this? Okay. I'm lowering my voice now. Okay. Alright, I have a story to tell you all. It's very long. Oh my god. Okay. In the heart of the dense Polish wilderness, nestled deep within the Carpathian Mountains, there was an ancient campfire site known only to the bravest of souls. The locals spoke in hushed whispers about the eerie happenings that occurred there, and the bravest among them knew how to avoid it after sundown. This was the tale of DR4, a mysterious Polish femboy whose story sent shivers down the spines of those who dared to listen. It was a chilly autumn evening when a group of adventurous friends decided to test the boundaries of their courage. They gathered around the campfire, the flames casting eerie shadows on their faces as they shared ghost stories. But one story, a tale passed down through generations, would change their lives forever. "Have you ever heard of DR4?" one of the older locals asked, his voice trembling with fear. The group leaned in, eager to hear the tale of this enigmatic character. DR4 was a young Polish femboy, known for his striking beauty and captivating charm. He lived alone, secluded in a cabin deep within these woods, the storyteller began, his voice growing more ominous with every word. But DR4 was not like other young men. He possessed a dark secret that made him an object of both fascination and dread. As the chilling story unfolded, the group learned that DR4 had been a talented and reclusive artist, creating breathtaking works of art that transcended human understanding. But as his creations grew more and more bizarre, the people of the nearby village began to suspect that he was dabbling in forbidden arts. Legend has it, the storyteller continued, that DR4 had made a pact with the spirits of the forest, trading his soul for the ability to bring his paintings to life. His art was an extension of his soul, and it carried a piece of his malevolent spirit within. Oh no, chat. Oh no. The campfire crackled, and the wind whispered through the trees as the group listened in rapt attention. They could feel the darkness of the forest closing in around them. Those who ventured too close to DR4's cabin, the storyteller warned, were never seen again. It is said that his cursed creations would come to life to protect their creator, dragging intruders into the shadows, never to return. Just as the story reached its spine-tingling climax, a chilling breeze swept through the campsite, extinguishing the campfire. The group huddled together, trembling with fear as they heard a faint, haunting whisper on the wind. DR4. DR4. The forest seemed to come alive, the shadows shifting and dancing in a sinister ballet. Panic set in as they realized something was lurking just beyond their line of sight. Terrified, they fumbled for their flashlights, but when they turned them on, they saw nothing but the swaying branches and rustling leaves. The group knew they had to escape, but as they made a frantic dash through the dark woods, they heard the whispers growing louder, and eerie figures emerged from the shadows. It was as if DR4's malevolent creatures were coming to life, their eyes glowing with an otherworldly light.
In their desperate flight, they stumbled upon an overgrown path, and with every step, they felt as though they were pursued by an invisible force. They finally reached the edge of the forest, gasping for breath, but the chilling whispers of "TR4" still lingered in the air. To this day, no one knows what truly happened that night, but the group of friends who ventured into the heart of the Carpathian Mountains never spoke of it again. They had survived the terrifying encounter with DIPPIN's cursed creations, but the memory haunted them, a chilling reminder that some secrets are better off left undiscovered, and some stories are better left untold.
Great. Sounds just about accurate, yeah, right? How erotic? No! No! They were attacked by DIPPIN's artwork. They were attacked by Nanobites swinging on a swing set. What horrors does DIPPIN draw? He draws the most wholesome shit. That was amazing, Clap. I really liked it. Thank you! I did my best, thank you! Wholesome, yeah, wholesome indeed. Dano has that Baldur's Gate narrator voice. Let's fucking go! Do you want me to read another after I go pee? Someone give me a really good prompt. Someone type up a really good story prompt and then I'll put it in and I'll read it when I get back from the bathroom. Yeah? Okay, I'll be right back. Sneeze, snash, snappy.
Ich bin Schnappi, das kleine Krokodil. Komm aus Ägypten, das liegt direkt an mir. Zuerst lag ich in einem Ei. Der Schnie, schnappte ich mich frei. Schnie, schnappi, 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 schnapp. Schnie, schnappi, 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 schnapp. Ich bin Schnappi, das kleine Krokodil. Hab scharfe Zähne und davon ganz schön viel. Ich schnapp mir, was ich schnappen kann. Ja, schnapp du, weil ich das so gut kann. Schnie, schnappi, 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 schnapp. 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 Ich bin Schnappi, das kleine Krokodil. Ich schnappe gern, das ist mein Lieblingsspiel. Ich schleich dich an die Mama ran und zeig dir, wie ich schnappen kann. Schnie, schnappi, 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 schnapp. Schnie, schnappi, 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 schnapp. Ich bin Schnappi, das kleine Krokodil.
You guys failed me. You guys didn't come up with any prompts. I gotta come up with a prompt. Fuck! You know what? Thank you, Rusted. And I'm gonna self-insert. The main character is a young, funny girl named Nano. And her companion is... Alright. What the fuck? It's just repeating itself. got it. Okay.
Alright, I need to deepen my voice. Sorry, I became big. My bad. Part of deepening my voice, I have to sound like a Shota, but eventually I'll get it down into the right spot and I'll sound like a big mommy or something. So I gotta put on the Shota voice first. Alright, Shota voice on! Vocal exercises. Vocal exercises. Vocal exercises. Vocal exercises. Ooh. This is how I become a man. I get my voice really nice and deep, and then I become a man. What do you think? Did I do a good job? Alright. Get ready, everybody, for this thrilling story we're about to tell. Alright, everybody, here we go. The frigid Arctic winds howled through the narrow ravine, where the crew of the shipwrecked vessel found themselves wedged deep within the icy embrace of a colossal glacier. Food and hope were running perilously low, and tensions among the survivors were at an all-time high. In this dire situation, it was Nano, a young bunny-eared girl with innocent eyes and a determined spirit, who held the group together. Her unwavering optimism and resourcefulness had kept them alive so far, and she had an unlikely companion in her small rabbit named Pico, who had proven to be a silent but loyal friend. Silent indeed, he hasn't spoken in a while. One bitterly cold evening, as the crew huddled together in their makeshift shelter, a peculiar and eerie sound echoed through the snowstorm that raged outside. It was a faint, melodic humming, like a distant lullaby carried on the wind. Nana's ears perked up as she heard it. "Pico," she whispered, her breath forming a frosty cloud in the air. "Did you hear that?" Pico nestled in Nano's arms for warmth, twitched his ears, and gave a soft thump with his back leg as if in acknowledgement. Thump! The rest of the crew, exhausted and disheartened, paid little attention to Nano's discovery, but she couldn't ignore the mysterious call from the snowstorm. Her heart told her that it might hold the key to their survival. With Pico in her arms, Nano ventured out into the blizzard, the wind biting at her exposed bunny ears and nose. She followed the ethereal sound, which grew stronger with each step. The crew watched in disbelief as she disappeared into the whiteout. Hours passed, and just when hope seemed all but lost, Nano and Pico reappeared on the horizon, their faces lit up with wonder and excitement. In Nano's hand, she held a cluster of bioluminescent lichen, glowing softly in the dark. It was a rare and nutritious find in these desolate surroundings. With the newfound food source, the crew's spirits lifted and tensions began to ease. Nano and Pico's bravery had not only saved them from starvation, but had also given them a new renewed sense of hope. As the days turned into weeks, the crew worked together to survive. They discovered more of the mysterious lichen, which seemed to be drawn to Nano and Pico. Some whispered that it was the spirits of the Arctic guiding them, while others believed it was Nano's unwavering determination and the bond she shared with her furry friend. In the end, it didn't matter where the lichen came from. It was their salvation. As they weathered the relentless cold and harsh conditions of the glacier, they clung to Nano and Pico's resilience as a symbol of hope, a reminder that even in the harshest of circumstances, a little determination and the companionship of a loyal friend could light the way through the darkest snowstorm.
How wholesome. Isn't that wholesome? That's a pretty wholesome one. Alright, now I need a story of violence and a bad ending. Give us a story about kindergarten of children facing a giant angry dragon with a sad ending and violence. damn it, I have to retype it. No, stop giving me versions of the story of the glacier. I'm sorry, but I cannot create a story that involves violence or sad ending of a group of kindergarten children. Fuck! What about, a group of teenagers? How about teenagers? No, they won't do it. All right, a group of people. No, it just won't do. They can't create a story that promotes violence. Alright, what if I take out the violence? Alright, I had to take out the violence. Oh shit, what happened there? Oh, I dropped my phone. Alright. Okay. Alright, bring my voice back down. Okay. Here we go, friends. Okay. Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled at the edge of a dense forest, there lived a group of adventurous children. Their lives were filled with laughter, curiosity, and endless wonder. But their world was about to be forever changed. One sunny morning, as they played near the village's tranquil river, a thunderous roar echoed through the sky. The children looked up in awe to see a colossal shadow descending upon them. It was an angry dragon, its scales black as night, and its eyes burning with fury. Fear gripped the hearts of the children as the dragon landed before them, its fiery breath scorching the earth. The villagers had always heard tales of this dragon, a guardian of an ancient forest who protected its secrets with unrelenting wrath. But today, the dragon's anger had spilled over, and it blamed the villagers for intruding upon its territory. The children, despite their fear, knew they had to do something. They were brave and resourceful, and their bond was unbreakable. They decided to speak to the dragon and plead for their village's safety. Upon approaching the dragon with trembling steps, the children found their voices and spoke of their innocence. They told the dragon that they had no ill intentions and promised to respect the forest's boundaries. Their words were sincere, but the dragon's rage was not that easily quelled. With a fierce swipe of its mighty tail, the dragon sent one of the children flying, his cries of pain echoing through the forest. The others watched in horror as their friend lay injured and their despair grew. They realized that they were powerless against this dragon's wrath. In the end, their pleas fell on deaf ears, and the dragon, unable to contain its anger, unleashed its fiery breath upon the village. Flames consumed their homes, their memories, and their dreams. The children were left devastated, their village in ruins, their friend gravely injured, and their innocence shattered. It was a sad, bad ending for the children, one filled with sorrow and despair. The dragon returned to the forest, its fury unabated. The children were left to pick up the pieces of their shattered lives, forever haunted by the memory of an angry dragon and the devastating day that changed everything. Coca-Cola, the Fortnite yippee! Good thing it can't promote violence, correct? But no violence, though. Can you hear me? thank you for the subscription. That's tier 1. Thank you. Thank you. I think I was sad because it was wrote that it was sad. It was a sad ending. Well, rest in peace, children. I like that one. That one was fun. I like hearing about that. No violence, only eating poisonous plants. True. That was great. That was a good one. I wonder how long of a prompt ChatGPT can write. Like, can I write like a 50 chapter book with AI? Okay, I have a prompt. I'm curious if it'll do it. I'm sorry, I can't assist with that story idea. No! I'm sorry, I can't assist with a story that involves harmful or disturbing things like kidnapping or imprisonment. No! I just want to write a kidnapping story! Fuck! I can't assist with that story idea either. Alright, I generated something. I generated something. I don't... Okay, let's see how this works. I think it used some of my prompts. Like my story ideas that it rejected. I think it used some of my story ideas that it rejected into my new prompts, so let's see how this goes. Okay. Alright. Once upon a time, in a virtual world, there lived a beloved VTuber named Nano. She was known far and wide for her cute bunny girl persona and her charming, energetic personality. Nano's streams were a beacon of positivity, attracting fans from all corners of the internet who affectionately called themselves Bunbites. Nano's rise to fame had been meteoric. Her genuine enthusiasm and infectious laughter had drawn in countless viewers, and her popularity only continued to grow. As she gained more fans, the pressures of maintaining her image and keeping up with the expectations of her ever-growing audience began to take a toll on her. It started with a few sleepless nights, Nano struggling to keep up with her content schedule and respond to her fans' messages. Her once sparkling eyes now showed signs of exhaustion, and her cheerful demeanor began to waver. Her friends in the VTuber community noticed the change in Nano and grew concerned.
They urged her to take a break, to step back and focus on her well-being, but Nano, eager to please her loyal Bunbites, couldn't bring herself to do it. As the weeks passed, Nano's videos took on a darker tone. She began sharing her fears and anxieties with her viewers, exposing her vulnerability. While some fans appreciated her honesty, others grew worried, and the comment sections filled with concern. One fateful night during a live stream, Nano's demeanor took a drastic turn. She started rambling incoherently, her eyes wide with fear. Her once cheerful voice grew frantic as she spoke of shadows and voices that only she could hear. The stream ended abruptly, leaving her fans shocked and worried for her well-being. The next day, Nano vanished from the virtual world without a trace. Concerned Bunbites searched for her any sign of her, but all they found were cryptic messages on her social media accounts. Her words were a jumbled mess of fear and confusion, and it was clear that she had descended into madness. As time passed, Nano's name became a legend among VTuber communities. Her descent into insanity was a cautionary tale, a reminder of the toll that fame and the constant demand for content can take on a person's mental health. While Nano's fans mourned the loss of the cheerful bunny girl they had once adored, they also learned an important lesson about the importance of taking care of one's mental well-being. Nano's story served as a reminder that behind the screens of avatars, real people face struggles, and kindness and understanding were more important than any virtual persona. What the fuck? Did I kill myself? Did I kill myself? ChatGPT! You won't write a story about kidnapping, but you'll write a story about me killing myself! All I said was write a story about a VTuber bunny girl named Nano and how she falls into insanity. It always tries to end stories with a lesson or something. It's weird. I think it's funny. Alright, then in that case, then we should come up with something super strange and see if it gives us a moral at the end of the story. Can we make a live action adaptation? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna write our next story about Chris. Alright. Write a story about a moderator named Chris. He moderates for the bunny VTuber girl named Nanobites. Write a story about how he escapes from a cage and runs for help. Alright, please tell me it'll do it. Please. Please don't say no. Yes! It didn't say no! Yes! It didn't say no! So Chris is running and escaping out of a cage! Let's go! Okay. Alright. Ooh, okay. Storyteller voice. Okay. Alright, everybody. Listen up. In the bustling world of virtual reality and live streaming, Chris was an unassuming moderator for the VTuber sensation known as Nanobites. He had always been dedicated to his role, ensuring that the community around Nanobites remained a friendly and respectful place. Little did he know that one fateful day would change his life forever. Nanobites, the adorable bunny VTuber girl, had captivated the hearts of thousands of fans. Her cheerful personality and cute antics made her streams a daily delight. However, not everyone in her vast audience had good intentions. One fan, who had become increasingly obsessed with Nanobites, hatched a sinister plan. One evening, after a particularly energetic stream, Chris received a mysterious private message. It was from a user named Bunny Hater. And the message had contained a chilling detail of a plot to harm Nanobites. Chris's heart raced as he read the message, realizing he needed to take action immediately. Without hesitation, Chris reached out to proper authorities, providing with all the information he had received from Bunny Hater. They took the threat seriously and initiated an investigation to ensure Nanobites' safety. Meanwhile, Chris felt a heavy responsibility to protect Nanobites himself. He decided to visit her in person to discuss the situation. They met in a secure, undisclosed location, and Chris shared the troubling message he had received. Nanobites was shocked and frightened, but grateful for Chris's vigilance. Together, they devised a plan to increase security during her streams and at her public appearances. Chris's dedication to her safety made her feel safer, and she regarded him as her guardian, or her wrangler, if you say. As weeks passed, the authorities closed in on Bunny Hater. Realizing that their plans were unraveling, the obsessed fan decided to take matters into their own hands. They ambushed Chris one night, capturing him and locking him in a cage in a remote, desolate area. For days, Chris remained trapped, his pleas for help falling on deaf ears. But Chris was determined to escape and ensure Nanobites' safety. He bided his time, waited for the right moment, and one fateful night, when his captor momentarily left him unguarded, Chris saw his opportunity. With every ounce of strength he could muster, Chris managed to break free from the cage. His heart pounding with fear and adrenaline, he ran towards a nearby highway, praying for a passing car to rescue him. But fate had other plans. As Chris stumbled onto the highway, a speeding truck approached. The driver had no time to react in an instant. Chris's life was tragically cut short. I didn't put this in the prompt. I just said it had a tragic end. I didn't mention a car at all. News of Chris's tragic death sent shockwaves through the VTuber community, and Nanobites was devastated by the loss of her dedicated moderator and protector. The investigation into Bunny Hater continued, ultimately leading to their arrest. The tragic ending of Chris's story served as a somber reminder of the dangers that could lurk. It writes a moral story at the end. The tragic ending of Chris's story served as a somber reminder of the dangers that could lurk in the virtual world and the real-life consequences of obsession. Chris's sacrifice was not in vain, as it ultimately helped protect Nanobites and raise awareness about the importance of online safety.
Oh my god! Oh my god, be a mod, get murdered, got it! What the fuck, Chris Andrew? Thank you for the follow! Secretly, it was Chris Andrew that died. No, I hate her! Let's fucking go! Chris, you know what to do! You know what to do! But no, I hate her in the chat! Go get kidnapped! Get the cage! Oh my god, I love this. This is so much fucking fun. Fucking ChatGPT stories. Don't forget, my birthday party is on Thursday. Come to my birthday, please. Come to my birthday, please. His death helped improve trunk bumpers. Let's go. It's 1 hour earlier, yeah. So I want to make sure I have enough time to do everything. Well, I think maybe we should generate one more story. What day is it? It's Tuesday. It's reset, so I have to go soon and play Destiny 2. Hehe. I'll be late. That's okay. My birthday is Friday. Happy early birthday! Alright, what should our final story be about? I like the ones with like plot twists. Maybe I'm gonna tell this one. Tell them to have a plot twist. Alex's birthday party? Has get to ship your mods? Okay. Right. A rather long story. You know, I'm gonna let it do whatever it wants. About whatever you want. Please just include these things. Sorry, I keep every time I do that, it resets my model. Alright. The things it's gonna include. It's gonna include a bunny girl VTuber named Nanobites. Her moderators. Pushing on Chris Twain. You're for. Oh. And please. They. Nanobites has a pet companion named Pico, who is a small blue bunny. What other things can I add into the story for it to work with? Please have a plot twist. What should, like, include something about... what should the setting be? We need a setting and a genre. Let's see. You know what, yeah, I'll do a deserted island. I feel like fun things can do with that. The setting is a deserted island. The genre is survival and drama. Yeah, you know what? I think that's enough information. I think that's enough information for it to come up with something. Alright. It's generating right now! Alright, it gave it a title too. Title: Survival and Serendipity. The Tale of Nanobites and the Deserted Island. In the vast sea of the virtual worlds and live streaming platforms, Nanobites was a shining star. It loves tooting my horn. A bunny girl VTuber with an infectious personality, she hopped her way into the hearts of thousands. Fans knew her as the lovable, cheerful, and ever-energetic Nanobites, the girl with bunny ears, a permanent smile, and her loyal companion Pico, a small blue bunny.
Behind the scenes, Nanobites had a dedicated team of moderators who kept her online world in order. Fujinon, Chris, Twain, Dear4, and Oaf, all males, worked diligently to ensure Nanobites' stream was a safe and enjoyable space for all her fans. They were a diverse bunch, each with their quirks and unique talents. In the world of moderation, they were known as the Guardians of the Bunny. One fateful day, Nanobites decided to embark on a special adventure. She announced a surprise stream, packing her equipment and setting off on an expedition. Her moderators were on board, joining her in the unknown. Little did they know that this journey would forever alter their lives. The adventure led them to a deserted island with lush greenery and pristine beaches. It seemed like paradise. However, paradise quickly turned into survival challenge when their transport malfunctioned, leaving them stranded far from civilization. In this harsh, uncharted territory, the group faced a myriad of challenges. They battled the elements, foraged for food, and built makeshift shelters. It was a true test of their survival skills. Amidst the struggle for survival, something unexpected happened. Fujinon and Twain, two of Nanobites' moderators, found solace and companionship in each other's company. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day, and amidst the chaos, they fell in love. Their relationship brought a sense of warmth and unity to the group. However, Dear4 had secretly harbored feelings for Fujinon for quite some time. He watched as Fujinon and Twain's romance blossomed, his heart aching with unrequited love. When he finally mustered the courage to confess his feelings to Fujinon, he was met with a gentle but firm rejection. The rejection weighed heavily on Dear4, and the dynamics within the group grew strained. Nanobites, ever the peacemaker, tried to keep everyone's spirits up, but the tensions was palpable. As the days turned into weeks, the group's survival skills improved. They became a tight-knit community, using their unique talents to overcome obstacles. Dear4 found solace in his music, strumming a ukulele he had found on the island. This inspired a group to form a femboy band, playing music around the campfire to lift their spirits. A fem band even? Amidst their newfound musical harmony, they stumbled upon a plot twist. Pico, Nanobites' loyal bunny companion, had been missing for days. The group launched a frantic search, and their worst fears were realized when they found a trail of blue fur leading to a mysterious cave. Inside the cave, they found the remains of Pico, the small blue bunny who had been by Nanobites' side for as long as anyone can remember. Grief washed over the group, and they held a somber farewell for their furry friend. The loss of Pico dampened their bond. Dear4, still nursing his heartache, poured his emotions into his music, and the femboy band became a source of solace for everyone. Fujinon and Twain's love only grew stronger, and their love story served as a beacon for hope amidst their harsh reality. As time passed, they adapted to the island life. They even found ways to turn challenges into opportunities, such as using a unique plant that you discovered to create foot skin peels, turning their feet into the softest they've ever been. Eventually, rescue came, and the group returned to their virtual world. The experience had forever changed them, bringing them closer together and teaching them the importance of love, friendship, and resilience. Despite their heartaches and the struggles they faced on the deserted island, they emerged stronger and more united forever, cherishing the adventure through survival and serendipity. Did Chris and Oaf just die? Probably.
What happened to Pico? I don't know, something ate him. Nano ate him. I ate him. Chris and Oaf ate him. Was he yummy? I'd imagine. Pico looks pretty yummy. Look at him. He looks like cotton candy. Is this lore now? I suppose so. Fujinon, Twin, congrats on your marriage. I'm sure you'll do great together. It looks marshmallow flavored. Maybe blue raspberry. Yeah, his balls are filled with ice cream. VR chat wedding when? We'll host a VR chat wedding at the next meetup for Twin and Fuzzinon. No one better try to get out of the meetup. You have to show up because we have to have your wedding. It'll be amazing. I'll play ukulele at the wedding. Tier 4 plays ukulele in the back of the wedding, crying because his love for Fujinon is unwavered and he can't handle his rejection. But then he'll find love in the companionship of Oaf and his nice femboy thighs. Right? That's how the story will go. I thought it was gonna turn into a murder. I thought they were gonna say, like, I ate Pico. Or something. That's not really a plot twist. That was just, like, a sad thing that happened. It was just a sad event. Plot twist. Pico died. That's not a plot twist. Hey, yo, wait, dear, can I trade? Are you trading your husband for Ulf? Get in the cuck chair, dear, for... No way! Ulf is best boy life. You guys need help. You guys need help. Wow. I only care about the Ulfos. Alright, with that, we're ending the stream. Alright, everybody. Thank you guys for the fun stream today. It was nice chatting with you. I hope you guys will come to my birthday party I am having. And revealing a bunch of cool things. I'm revealing some cool things. I hope you guys can come. Good stream, yeah! Alright. Thank you all for coming. And I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you at my birthday party. Let's read. Stay here, we're raiding. Don't, you're not supposed to leave before a raid because it's mean. You don't leave before a raid. We're gonna raid. Let's raid. Yo, I found this Destiny 2 VTuber.
Have
We'll
a
raid
good day,
her.
everyone.
Her name is literally Vex Milk, so we're gonna raid her. Wait, I need a good raid message. She's doing Crota's. No, she's not. Never mind. I thought she was. I clicked on it briefly and I thought she was gonna do Crota's end, but I guess she's not. Well, let's do a good raid message. What's a raid message? Scrota raid? Okay, a Scrota raid. Yeah, that works. Scrota raid! With some emojis. Here we go. There we go! Alright! Thank you guys for coming out today! I really appreciate you! I said that already like 3 times, but I really appreciate you!